Hi guys, welcome to Brand X Reviews. New series of videos that I'm going to make a start on. It's more of a public service announcement, kind of combined with a review, I guess. What really pisses me off when Blu-rays get released is when the extra features by far are exceeded by the inferior DVD. What I mean is, you get the DVD, standard definition, obviously. The Blu-ray is the superior high definition 1080p version of the film, which is great, so that's what you want to own, you want to get rid of that. But unfortunately, if you're a completist, or if you have a certain affection for extra features that were featured on this, you have to keep this because this doesn't include any of them. And it's really annoying. Now, this applies to the UK release. I don't know about any foreign imports, but there's plenty of examples of this. So I'm going to put a few videos out on a case-by-case basis, just as a kind of public service announcement in case anyone's considering upgrading. It's still worth the upgrade, don't get me wrong. The quality of this is great, obviously, as you would expect from a Blu-ray in 1080p. I mean, there are some examples, to be honest, where Blu-rays aren't even fully 1080p. This one is. It's a decent quality one. I've just watched it now, and I really enjoyed it. And for a film that I've seen many times since it came out, I noticed I appreciated the difference in quality, let's just put it that way. But it's as you'd expect, so I can't really talk from a technical point of view. But let's look at the original DVD anyway. This is one that came out a long time ago, sort of early to mid-2000s, I think is when I bought this. And it says quite clearly here the extras that you get on here. You got a behind-the-scenes featurette, which was an original featurette from when the film came out. So it had interviews, all that kind of stuff. It's not very long, but it's still a nice thing to have. And if you're a big fan of this film, then you're probably going to want to have that. There's a music video by AC/DC. Big Gun, which, not a bad song, it features in the film. The music video's got Schwarzenegger in it as well, so it's a nice little addition to having the film. And then there's the trailer as well. Now, let's have a look at, obviously the artwork on there, as you can see for yourself. Let's just have a quick look there, just get that in. And on the inside of the thing, typical sort of thing, when you get the disc and you get a booklet as well. So that was quite nice to have. This one, the Blu-ray, you can't really tell from this, but the resolution of the picture is kind of cheap looking. And this is the official copy as well. So the actual cover of this one was clearly a lot better and a lot more imaginative than this one anyway. You can see on the back there some of the details, but again, there's no extra features, and that is actually the case when you put the disc in. Now, you might notice the runtime, 131 minutes on the Blu-ray, 125 minutes. This isn't a director's cut or anything. You just tend to find that with Blu-rays, they extend the runtime slightly, something to do with the way it presents itself. It just extends the runtime as a natural course of things. Never been able to get my head around that, to be honest. But so yeah, the actual artwork on this one is a little bit lacking. I mean, even the sort of side of it, if you compare it to that one, this one looks a lot nicer on your shelf than this one will do. But one thing I will say about this one that I do like is the inside artwork. It's got this really nice thing on the inside here. If you take the disc out as well, if you can get that thing out, it kind of continues onto this side as well slightly there. So you can see, yeah, that's quite a nice touch anyway. Doesn't make up for the lack of extra features, but there you go. So I'm going to have to keep both of these, which is really annoying because I would expect when I upgrade something onto Blu-ray, I can get rid of my DVD copy. I tend to like to give my obsolete DVDs to charity shops, that kind of thing. It helps me kind of morally justify spending money on a film that I've already got. But in this case, I'm unfortunately going to be having to keep hold of this one. So, sorry, Martin's House, Children's Hospice, you're not going to be making 50p in this case. So there we go anyway. That's my thoughts on this one. The film itself, I've always liked this film, to be honest. It did really bad when it came out, but that was mostly due to the timing of it. It got released a week after Jurassic Park came out. Or was it a week before? I think it was a week after Jurassic Park came out. So obviously that film back in '93 was a massive box office hit, and people were just going repeat viewings to see Jurassic Park. So this one was kind of neglected by the cinema goers at the time. I myself was too young when this came out. I was 15, so I was like 11 or 12. So yeah, I had to wait for the video to come out, but happy memories of this thing coming out, renting it on video and buying it when I was about 13, something like that. And I'd say it's one of Schwarzenegger's, one of his best ones, to be honest. He's got a lot of range in this film in terms of like comedy and just the way he kind of displays like his emotions and stuff. You know, he's not a Shakespearean actor or anything like that, but to say he's a wooden action hero in this one, I think he kind of pushed the boat out a little bit. So I guess this has turned into a review of the film. But there you go, I'm going to leave it there. There's plenty more stuff I could rant about. But that's my thoughts anyway. Like I said, I'm going to do a few more videos like this where I'm talking about specific films where the DVD in some ways exceeds the Blu-ray, which should not be the case in any way. But unfortunately, cases like this is. So there you go, that's my review. And I'll leave there and say thank you very much for watching.